It's your girl, Bougie Boy.
Yo, it's OSG Breezer.
Breeze. So you're on with lit.
Yeah, you on with Litlifestyle podcast.
Lifestyle.
And if you see me in the street, say what up.
Good 23 checking in. It's your boy OSG Breezer. This motherfucker. Late night sessions with OSG Breezer.
Yeah. The boss is back.
Alright. Alright.
Y'all missed me last episode, I already know.
Alright, so yeah, Bill,
Keep on. Keep on. Y'all already know I'm coming hard this episode. Straight disrespect.
Coming hard.
Whatever. Straight disrespect me on last episode, right?
How we disrespect?
Y'all had the boys come in my house and
Explain.
early in 2 minutes in the show, y'all already on top 5.
What you talking about? We don't know the viewers on this.
Alright.
Somebody.
So last episode, y'all had your boy, Mr. Mackey.
Mr. Mackey.
Who's, I don't even know how his flyer is even still granted to be on
That's
the
Mr.
table.
Mackey, man. That's not nice. He'll fake a game.
It's not nice. What isn't nice is how y'all allow him to go in on a JV like that.
I mean, the man is entitled to his own
He is
opinion.
entitled, but you know nobody was here to defend my dude, so
Jay-Z
I kinda felt disrespected.
Jay-Z wasn't even here.
I wasn't here to defend my dude.
What's Jay-Z middle name? Exactly. You got a middle name?
This don't disrespect Sean Carter.
Emoji.
But
If
still,
you don't know your favorite rapper middle name, then you ain't fucking with him like that.
bruh. Listen.
Dwayne Carter ain't got no middle name. Nah.
Okay.
Say one whole Jay-Z verse right now.
Listen.
Right now. One whole Jay-Z verse.
Listen. Viewers. Listeners. Already. Let's just recognize Jay-Z as the king and leave it at that, okay?
The king of what?
Why do you name this the king?
I think it's the king. I'm entitled, right?
Oh, who in the world is this, bro? This nigga just
I
about
know.
to introduce himself.
America.
My nigga, nobody knows prep.
Everybody knows prep.
Hey, Robin.
Knows prep.
Who is everybody knows prep, man?
Prep is just a nice little north side kid from Marietta, Georgia, by way of Chicago. Coming down here to Savannah to make some big stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? I linked up with this guy over here, to this young lady right here.
Oh shit! Wait a fucking minute, yo. This episode.
I'm taking shots at her.
Wait a second. Don't let me look. Hold on.
She's
This is Bougie Boss right here, okay? Don't let y'all get it twisted. I know natural Nikki. Don't let nobody get shit twisted on y'all. Guy over here, man.
She used to be my manager right here, and then she led me to this little Ninja Turtle looking guy right over here.
Breezer.
He says he can play ball. We'll get into that later on in this. Okay. You got any questions for me? I'm gonna go ask this man right here.
So they don't know if you a visitor, if you a guest, if you what's going on. Let them know what's going on. Break the news, man.
All right. Well, breaking news. I'm the new marketing manager for Litlifestyle. Lit. All day.
There's 3 licks. He done fucked up already. 3 licks.
Can you that
This
S bomb
lit
that?
prep system. All right. So if y'all hear lit, it's prep. You hear lit, it's them. Okay.
What?
But no, man, I'm the new marketing manager for this team. Now I plan on making some really big shake for this team, as well as make a lot of big collabs in Savannah, so that this team can burn stuff. Now everybody can get put on. Everybody got it. That's my motto.
Nigga voice too deep, bro. They can't hear nothing.
They can't.
Nah, fuck with you. I got to keep fucking with you, man. I've been on the road. I've been fucking with everybody since this morning.
In church.
I'm in church fucking with everybody.
Yikes.
Y'all went to church today?
Yikes.
Heathens. I went to church today. Oh, you did? You played the drums today?
A little bit.
Show me how you do it.
Like that.
Hey.
Okay.
Right. Oh.
You look so serious.
You played the cymbal too?
You play the cymbals? Oh, you gotta show me. Oh, I thought you
I
meant
thought
like.
it was
Doing the ring. See, you trying to be funny.
Do it again?
I know.
You don't know your instruments.
First of all, The 2 gold things that go like this. What
I'm not in the band.
they call?
That's the symbol.
All right then. So what the fuck is you talking about?
Symbols on the drum.
I don't give a damn. It's another instrument.
Right,
Damn, I just asked what you played.
What was the instrument that you played?
I played the clarinet.
How you play the clarinet?
Clarinet, everybody.
Oh.
Let's not. But anyway, how y'all weekend was?
How my weekend was?
Yeah.
Look, I know how my weekend was. This how my weekend was right here.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes, it was.
Pole finger, Jersey girl hit the pole finger. Jersey girl hit the pole finger.
Y'all ain't saw that.
Hey. No, so you let it ride for me.
Let it ride. Please let it ride.
And then she talks to me. Hey. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's me, that's bitch. Which one is it? Would you want? Andy Crawford? Which one is it? I think I had all the wrong. We gotta cut this shit off, my nigga.
Where that second?
We had a show last night, right?
Shout out to the Urban Honors.
We had the Urban Honors show last night, you feel me? Me and that shit, you know, just to the T.
Dress to
I got
the
a top hat on, I don't even wear
and
suits.
This is great that we're getting into this conversation.
So guess what, bro?
And for real, Cisco with you, man.
Ooh, shit.
Try
And then you jump in the car.
Where you
and then
at? Where
and then
you
you get up in the
at?
car.
Where you at,
And
man?
then you get up in the car, and then you got your twin over here, already in the goddamn driver's seat waiting
fresh.
for you. You was fresh. I'm not gonna lie.
Pajamas looking at me.
Like you came out the carnival in that motherfucker.
Oh, Charlotte.
Man, at least yesterday
Like I was saying.
what you got? Music Soul Child.
Yeah, man. Music Soul Child.
Who thought to wear the hat first, though?
Reason. I had my hat already. He
It was
brought
in the car.
his first.
It was in the
He
car.
brought it up and I put mine on. But anyway, hold up, we get on subject. So get what?
Yeah.
We in this big. You know what I'm saying? You know how I do that to my store. We in that big clean. My inbox going ham once again. Oh, who these all? It's not some more. No.
That was bad. And
Go on her snap. Y'all want to see her. Anyway, we in that shit, you know what I'm saying, getting ready. We meeting all the hot stars in the back, you know what I'm saying. We ran into Miss Ann Nesby. Aaron something. This nigga all over Facebook tagging somebody, I don't know who she tagging, Ann Nesbitt. And she tagging all kind of people, bro.
It was all good though.
Well, who the fuck is she tagging?
It don't matter who was standing next to me. Them folks. If
I
you
got-
ain't know then, fuck you.
Okay, but I got a question. I saw on your Snapchat, right? You guys were walking up here to the backstage. Artists.
We always got me.
Yeah.
Oh,
lit.
Oh, lit. One more
See,
lit.
see, that's a shame. I use your 2, and I can't use the 2. Now I gotta use my 3.
Hey. Hit the hot scotch. Hey. Hit a hot scotch. A little sample of the hot scotch coming out. Nah, man, but if y'all don't know, man, that's Ann Nesby, and she was on the Sounds of Blackness with them. That was her on that little track. That's why I had to give her love. She was cool, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Go ahead, what you was talking about?
Were y'all really walking that fast?
Yeah. You have
Super
to
fast.
super fast. You gotta keep up with these artists. These artists get off the stage and they jet to the room.
Yeah.
And they gotta be there. So, you know,
Hey.
some
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
nah, it might shit.
Hey, what's the oldest lady you would have sex with?
40.
40?
40?
Oldest?
How old Ann Nesby is? Because I was looking at her like, boy.
60 something. You saying she could
She's
get
beautiful.
Huh?
it? She could get it?
But but because of who she is, I ain't gonna let y'all do that right
Fuck that.
I ain't gonna let y'all
Boy,
do
she the
that.
kind of stage and be
I
like,
ain't gonna let y'all
where you
do
going
that.
at tonight, young man? I'm going with you, Ann Nesbitt.
I was so honest
I
with you last
believe.
night. When how she ended the show, how she had to go. What was the song she was singing?
I forgot. I don't know.
Oh,
I ain't know none of that.
man.
I really did. I ain't gonna lie. She was cool though.
Giving them ladies some shit last night. Dope show.
That was a dope show, man. What was Bros that had hosted it?
Palmer Williams Jr.
She bought his name too. Yeah.
Shout out to Tyler Perry, Love Thy Neighbor.
Yeah, Buddy was cool too. Dave
Palmer
Hollister was cool.
Who?
Real cool.
David Hollister.
Y'all gonna speak on Dave?
Dave.
How did you feel about his performance?
I'm gonna be honest. I think his performance was awesome.
Yeah.
I was surprised that he actually went Blackstreet. You know, after we got kind of the theme of the show and all that. He did it well.
Just after he couldn't sing sex song?
No, it wasn't that. I think I went in thinking I was gonna get Blackstreet Dave Hollister.
And then he bought.
And then he gave us the Save Dave Hollister, and I ain't mad at it. Shit, so y'all ain't lose one song, you
You gotta pay for that footage, bro.
Robbie, we some paperwork after this.
Paperwork.
But yeah, I mean, I thought going in we was gonna get that Dave Hollister, but didn't. But it don't matter. We got a dope show, and I knew every song, and y'all didn't. Used to playing on drums.
I didn't know this song. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, y'all get us in the camera. Ooh, who that is?
That's us and who?
David Hollister.
You gotta show the air next week.
Who that? We gonna show Bougie Boss RL.
Oh yeah, please do that.
I ain't know he was gonna click that fast.
Listen,
Heard him click so fast.
When you talk about folks moving so fast, see, I be trying to tell them that like we gotta be on stuff. RL obviously his manager and stuff, I don't know, they had something going on. RL literally hops off the stage and hits the door, and I had my head down in my Snapchat. Breeze through one of these numbers. Had me look up. I see RL bucket. I thought, oh hell no!
That's how they go. Yeah.
Had to get there. Had to get the connect.
I was looking at
I had
this
to get the
stuff.
connect.
I looked at this stuff. I was like, they better be motherfucking moving, man.
Yeah.
I was over there fixing that
was-
hair. He's like, about to get to the back of the car. I was like,
Got to be.
See, I got a nice little throwback.
Oh man.
For you, Mr. Freezer.
For me?
Yeah, let's get zoom in on this. Let's zoom in on this.
Oh, what do we have here?
First, so
Home front.
Please.
With his buddy.
Please. Well, gotta turn this way.
With the buddy.
Alright.
Hold up.
Alright, my nigga.
Hold up.
Alright, my nigga. Alright.
With his buddy. That's a real.
See, bro, you try to be. Hey.
But you wonder why folks be
Look.
That's classic right there.
You try to feel like you bring your homeboys around. You feel me?
You open up a little bit.
You open up a little bit.
Good moment though, bro.
Your homeboys come with you to your grandma's house and all. They take pictures.
I ain't take that picture now.
Mark that man took that picture, bro.
Send it to me.
You ain't had to accept the picture, my nigga.
Bro,
violation.
that was a nice picture. That was a nice picture though.
Home front. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah, man.
Young and innocent.
Yeah. Started back there.
See, that what she
Doing what
just
you
said. That
love.
picture right there. That people think, get what? Let me clear this shit up right now.
Ain't nothing real.
Let me clear this shit up right now. Cause I'm tired of hearing this shit, my nigga. I fuck with hoes. I fuck with women, bitches, whatever you want to call them. Do not fuck with niggas, bro. I don't do that shit, bro. I'm tired of hearing that shit, my nigga. Nigga, oh, you got piercings. You got the skin, nigga. Get what?
let me see.
That's the only nigga Breeze.
Look at your sister, your girl, your baby mama. Look in their inbox.
I mean,
We ain't gonna get on that though. That's my end of my little rant.
no, you know, it's supposed to be my episode that I get to talk about my chest too. So since we doing the whole get the shit off my chest thing, right? Our viewers really seem to think that I don't like Tupac.
You don't.
So we gotta straighten this out because I think we started off wrong. I think we really started this off
Well, explain.
wrong. And I
We
need
listening.
to clear this up for everybody.
We listening.
Bougie Buzz does not hate Tupac. Really, I should say for those of you who don't have the backdrop of the story, you need to go listen to episode 1, 2, 3, 4, so y'all really know. Shout out, we on SoundCloud. But all I said was Tupac was not in my top 5. That's all I said. And I said it.
Cut it up.
That's what I mean by it's blatant disrespect. Listen. Come on, let's go over it.
Go ahead.
Let me.
I had to represent for my nigga Pop real quick, man.
Be real. All I said was that Tupac wasn't in my top 5, and I said it to say that I thought it was cliche, but everybody just to say Tupac and Biggie should be in the top 5. That was it. No disrespect.
Alright, check this out then. Is he in your top 10?
Tupac's in my top 10. He's in my top 10.
She cleared it up.
And I'm gonna.
Cleared it up.
And again, it has nothing to do with I don't like Tupac whatsoever. It was just that he wasn't in my top 5, so it became a little rolling joke.
Is he number 6?
No.
Oh.
But
But-
he's in the top 10. And I'm gonna be real. And ever since, and I'm gonna shout out the podcast on this one. Ever since we started this thing, I really started looking into Tupac, and I've kind of.
You fucking with him
This is
now.
the only episode y'all gonna hear this. I kind of like.
Got a better
Tupac.
respect.
Let me be real. I posted something last week. And no, it's one Tupac though. I posted an interview that Tupac had with some DAs or whatever, and it was after his music was accused of being the reason why a police officer was slain. And I listened to his answers that he was giving the DAs and stuff, and I was like, this is a really intelligent man. Not only was he's really giving us some knowledge, man was sexy as fuck.
You know, that's
Ladies.
crazy. He didn't get acquitted of that till after he died.
Really?
They dropped it.
Look, I gained a whole new respect for Tupac watching that interview. I must say the answers that I was given as the DAs was asking him. I mean, people looking at Tupac, and I can see what some people got a lot of a bad rep about him, just looking at him with his, pants hanging down, thug life, all that shit. Fuck all that.
Shout out June
Fuck
16th.
all that.
Oh, I was on it.
Fuck all that. Fuck the image.
So even that being
Fuck
said,
the
right?
image.
Do you feel like music influence people like that? Or do you feel like
It's sad to say, but it does. It's really sad to say. It's really, really sad to say. But I don't know. I'm not saying that it influences people to. It's a tough one. It depends on who's listening. I don't think it should. I definitely don't think it should. But it depends on who's listening. It really, really does. Because people take that shit to heart. That this is the life. This is the life I gotta live. Because I gotta be like this person. And little do you know, is being like that person was being intelligent, being a smart young man. And it's sad to know that he died so young, and he really could have did a lot of things for our people today. So I just had to clear that Tupac thing up, because I know folks be going in on me on social media like I don't like Pop, but far from the truth. Very far from the truth. Just not my top 5. That's all. That's all.
got some goodies for y'all little later on
Got some
tonight?
goodies. Okay, I had a little package a little bit.
You witness anything different about the ambiance?
Shout out to 912 Studios. Get your boss feeling better right about now. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get off my testimony. I don't want to lower the lit.
That
that's
was
in
big
here.
though.
But I just wanted to make sure I put that out there. Thank you.
What's
Should I put that out
your rant?
Let's see what my rant is.
DJ Dudley 23. You want me to call him out?
Go ahead. I don't know if I got a rant, bro.
People want to know if you DJ. They want to know what a DJ comes
that's
from.
I DJ one party.
You DJ what?
I ain't gonna lie, I DJ one
Clear
party.
this up.
Get everything on the line, right?
DJ has.
I DJ one party. That's my little cousin party.
Aww.
How long ago?
Actually, not that long ago. It was about a month ago.
A month ago.
So where did DJ Dudley 23
Yeah,
come
we-
from? We got to get to all that. Where all this come from? Where everything come from?
Where the Dub J came from. My nickname's JJ, so 2 J's. The 23, like Michael Jordan.
He's from New York, by the way.
Trying to get the greatest of all time.
He's from New York, by the way.
See? So,
Alright, trying to be the greatest.
what the OG?
He's the greatest on birth in New York. Go ahead.
So what
The what? The OG Breeze?
Yeah.
Alright, well, OG Breeze came from the artist formerly known as Breeze Baby.
Breeze what?
Baby.
3 times. 3 times.
Baby. Yeah, you feel me? But nah, man, I was Breeze Baby for what?
You keep trying to get the little. Okay.
Almost a
fine.
fucking decade. And basically just reinventing. And I passed the 30 mark, so I couldn't keep calling myself a baby. So yeah, I had to reinvent. But actually OAG is not just me. It's a squad. It's a couple of us. Everybody don't really know about them. But OAG stands for Offset Gang. I'm OSG Breeze. And there's 4 other OAG that has their name at the end of theirs. So that's where the OSG comes
Like the
from.
YRN.
YRN, like ASAP Ferg, ASAP Rocky, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like that. It's our little squad.
So where's the Bougie Boss come from?
Where the brand come from?
we'll leave it alone. But you know what? That's not because that kind of just. I don't. You know what?
Nah,
see how you ready for me and you wasn't even ready for him.
So I had to.
You wasn't even ready.
Okay.
We'll just talk about what Bougie Boss is from. How about
Okay.
that?
Okay.
I just like nice things. I come from a really good household who raised me on a lavish lifestyle, and I just love to continue it. And boss isn't just anything that's added on just because it's the trend. I am a boss. Outside of this, I hustle for my last name, not my first. Hustle for my children's future. So even though I have a boss, I am a boss that has 30 employees. Outside of this, I'm a district manager for Sprint. So shout out to my 12-year anniversary being yesterday with Sprint. Can I get a good?
We're gonna send you the iMessage with the balloons and shit.
Yeah.
Sweet. But the ultimate goal is obviously to be my own boss. Like I said, I hustle for my last name and my first, and my children's future. So.
Ain't too much. I said that.
I think you did.
Oh dang.
Oh, dang.
Oh,
Yeah.
get it right. Welcome to New
Dang.
York City.
Dane was on Jay-Z boss, isn't it?
Dane wouldn't
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
not say, Dane would definitely not say that, but that was Dane though. That definitely was Dane.
So Mr. Marketer, Manager, Chief, Co-Exec, and all that. Nobody know. I mean, everybody knows prep.
Just a quick reminder while we got Robbie in the room. Needs paperwork out of this.
Yeah, we got his paperwork. Before we have to pull up on you.
You quit calling people by their government. You see how you give people an inch and they take a mile?
I mean, man.
You gotta check them the first time.
The first time, that should be
You
it.
gotta check them the first time.
Sorry.
Well, prep came from Atlanta. I was like about 19 years old. After my freshman year at Savannah State, I went back out to Atlanta.
That was like 2 years ago, right?
No, I'm 24.
Oh, what? I'm about to say, you ain't like that.
Back to story time.
Back to story time with the Savannah banana.
Not the Savannah banana. You know what? Next episode, his ass is mine.
Oh, no, pause. Double, triple pause. This nigga tripping.
Alright, we don't even want to hear that story no more. We don't even want to hear that story no more.
Nah, but prep
You out there, don't worry about it.
Nah, prep came from Atlanta. I was promoting some clubs when I was young.
Which club?
Texano, Island Breeze. Not Island Breeze. Well, Island Breeze was CJ the DJ back in the day when I first started. But when I went out to Atlanta, it was Harlem Nights, Mansion Elon, just a couple scenario lounge, places like that. And I was very preppy at that time. Like, this is me when I was a baby. This is me when I was young.
Nigga showing his
That's
baby
as a
picture.
kid.
Some
So it's
nigga
always
showing
been
his
prep.
own. He's showing his aunt's baby
Let's
picture.
have a meeting about this. Introduce this to Robbie.
That nigga got a peanut head, boy.
That was just me. I was always, and plus I wasn't really scared to talk to anyone during that time, so still ain't. I was always able to get to the middleman for some odd reason, able to make good graces with people.
Pause.
Well, you know a lot of pop. Let me scoot my show over. You got a lot of. I was always
Alright,
able to get to the middleman.
We gotta introduce you another way.
What the fuck going on,
Something else
man?
around this
We
motherfucker.
need to have a whole new topic, man.
Anyway.
Anyway. Nah, yeah, man. We got to fuck with you, man. This ain't easy.
And other news. Game 2.
Game 2 tonight. Who you
Warriors.
Warriors.
Warriors?
Tapping at us, man.
Warriors?
They gonna win it all.
Hey, you don't think Warriors?
Aye.
Nah, I'm on the cast.
Yeah,
Hey, Bill. How long you been watching
Work
basketball?
him.
All my life.
About 10 years ago, who was the Warriors on point guard?
Baron Davis.
All right. 5 years ago, who was the point guard?
Monte Ellis.
I don't know.
Monte was playing point.
For the Warriors?
Yes, he
He probably was.
was the person he played for, dude.
Boy, somebody gonna Google right
Let's see.
now. Boy,
By all
somebody
means, we
gonna
got our
Google
phones
right
right
now.
During this time, this is when they were naming him Twitter, bro. This shows how much he knows how to play basketball.
Oh, hey man,
Yeah.
we gonna go out there. We can take the cameras and all.
Look,
Cameras and all.
Dad, will you be available, sir?
I gotta look this up right now, boy.
I think it's just gonna be interesting.
This is just gonna be funny.
It's gonna be very interesting.
Who you got, Bougie Boss?
Honestly, I have the Warriors.
That's good.
I actually have the Warriors.
Why?
I'm more comfortable now.
I always go against
Who
them.
you got, Breeze?
Oh, he wasn't lying. You right.
That was when they were naming him the fastest player in the NBA.
I mean, I don't like neither one team. They ain't my
Monte
team.
Ellis, 15 points, a game. That time he was getting 20 assists. That's when he, traded him.
Right.
Just that little.
Right. Yeah.
Warriors,
Basketball has always been up and down for me. So I remember being a Sixers fan back in high school, and then
You had a G on the
Celtics.
pants?
Yeah, back in the days. Back in the
Were you
days.
wearing the FUBU jackets?
Maybe I was in elementary, but I did the 76ers and Celtics, and then Celtics broke up, and I went to Brooklyn. Kind of back on Celtics. I don't know. I'm still
Like
up in the
what?
air. Like basketball's always all over the place, so I can't really. But I'm going with the
A lot of balls all over the place.
Yeah,
It's underdog.
Nah, but I got the Warriors tonight. I got the Warriors.
Well, fuck that shit. Guess what? This how I gotta ask all y'all a question. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you first. Bougie Boss.
Oh.
Should you,
Should you?
as a woman,
As a woman.
in a relationship with a man,
In a relationship with a man.
give your man
Give your man
one pass a year?
one
Fuck off.
pass a year to fuck off? No, you might be asking the wrong person.
Mm-mm.
Nah.
I wanna know. I
That
wanna
means
know.
for him to step out?
Yeah.
No, we don't step out. We step together.
No, not one pass.
We step together. So just bring him home.
Amen.
That's
Oh,
all.
Like a man.
Just bring him home.
like drinking water now.
That's all.
Hydrate yourself.
Well, I did,
Aquafina.
You feel like your woman should you give your woman a pass? One a year? 1 year. One a year. She gonna do what she wanna do. Fuck off.
No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't too.
I'm about to
You
say,
couldn't?
I
I couldn't.
that.
I couldn't.
You
I ain't
couldn't?
No.
Why not? You insecure?
No.
No.
No, that's not even the
I
point.
couldn't
It's
do
still
that,
a factor like, why would I want to give you one time?
Do you want to pass on 1 year, one time?
No. I don't.
Oh, get your ass out of here, boy.
I don't.
I don't believe it.
So you don't want to pass? You don't
I
want
don't believe it.
a 1 day pass to go fuck somebody else and be Gucci? Come back home and you tell her, alright, yeah, I didn't use my pass for the year. You don't want that pass.
She's giving me a pass.
Yeah.
She gonna give you a pass for one time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, then you just said.
Hey, look, you gonna look at this show or whatever? Yeah, I would take that pass. Yeah.
So you'll give her the pass too, right?
No.
Well, how you gonna get the pass without
Because
giving
I'm
the
the
pass?
fucking man. That's the reason why.
I think y'all wouldn't give it a pass because I think it really is known that women kind of get a little emotional.
Yeah,
They
man.
get
Like,
a
cause
little-
I mean,
majority. I'm not gonna say all. I'm gonna say majority kind of get a little emotional.
Yeah, cause like for me, if you give me the pass, I'm gonna go bust that ass and I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you get dick and you fall for it, then there's gonna be a problem because then you're gonna be trying to juggle who you're supposed to be with. That dick might be fucking crazy.
Nah,
No.
I feel like at the end of the day, man, you need a pass.
Why?
The woman need a pass, the man need a pass. One time a year, man.
Why not just bring it home?
Nah, ain't that fun. It ain't.
So
it ain't.
also
it ain't.
there's fun in
Wait,
the creep.
it's fun and if it's two random chicks.
Yeah, that's
Oh man, we in there.
That's awesome. But
We
we're talking
in there.
about your girl. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you already
it's
know
gonna
what
be
her
bad.
sex is
because
like.
when the other girl leave, now the whole time after that,
You're gonna really think about that. Other
that conversation
ass.
gonna come up so many times.
So who was better?
Yeah,
Was she good? Is she better than
you
you?
smack her ass, and you smack me on mine.
You was all up in that thing. You wasn't all up in mine. Just some type of questions.
You try to suck her soul through the pussy. You ain't suck mine.
Why don't you suck my nipples?
Oh, like I don't know my.
As a woman, do you want to pass? You don't want to pass? You good? You good?
If your man gave you a pass, you tell me you wouldn't take that pass? Knowing good and well, if you gave him a pass, he would take it. If you would.
Wow.
Would you still be at the house while he takes his pass, or would you take that pass?
Mm-hmm.
I get in that motherfucking car.
Wow. The listeners are waiting.
No.
Inquiring minds want to know.
We want to know what's up.
Look, we understand that you have no problem with it being both. With the fact,
Yeah, without not the both.
without,
If he say, look, man, you get a pass, do whatever you want to do once a year.
you got a gold
What you
card.
take?
Here's your pass.
She'll take it. Next question.
It
Should've taken
took too long.
fucking-
It took her too long.
I guess everybody kind of has that in the back of their head, like,
Has what?
you know, what somebody else could possibly do for them or do differently, maybe. I don't know. There you go.
I'm saying, you know you ain't going nowhere. You know you ain't, it's everything Gucci. You just, you know,
And we go get some other, for the
and
night.
come out one time a year.
I mean, what if you
She
guys
knows
come
she's
back
not
into the house and there isn't a good conversation? You know what I'm saying? How was your situation? Mine was great. How was your situation? Oh man, it was great. I mean,
I don't know that. Nigga thinking like, it was great.
I know, right?
What did y'all do, man? You know, all I did was just fuck. What did y'all? You saw your shit.
You dumb your shit down a little bit.
Yeah, they try to do it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But nah, but that nigga had right there. No, he,
smash.
who this nigga is?
And that's what the problem was. So I don't think I really ever cause a lot of problems. If y'all not already.
So you
on
rather
that.
just so if you gonna cheat, you just cheat. Don't say nothing. If you was to cheat,
No, I'm not cheating.
if you were to cheat, we're not talking about you. Like,
Clear.
if you was to cheat, would you tell your girl?
No.
Would you want her to tell you?
No.
What?
You what?
Are you serious?
That's real.
No,
That's real?
No, bump all that. You
Well,
telling me you rather
no,
be
I
in the
won't.
relationship and her had done something, and you rather just be in a relationship and not know?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, I always got a story, my nigga.
Oh,
I know you do.
This some real life shit too.
like a humble
And hold up, pause, my nigga. Hey man, I don't know what the fuck going on right now.
Like, I don't know what it is.
But nah, man.
I go different places.
One of my exes, we had a little spot together, right? Everything Gucci. You feel me? She doing her thing, I'm doing my thing. I'm talking about like working, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So one day, like I came home the same time every day, she came home the same time every day. And one day she came home like 2 hours later. She know she watched the shit, so she can see. Anyway, she was like, she came home and like it just was sweated out. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, shit. And then she came home and she just like fell on me on my chest. So I'm home, I'm like, babe, what's up? She just started crying. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, man, you done been fighting, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I did it. And I was like, you can't believe you did what? And she was like, I ain't gonna say names, but cause I knew of Buddy, you feel me? But I went over there and such, we had sex and I just feel so bad. My nigga at that point, I ain't know what to do, my nigga, but I'm gonna tell you some real nigga shit. That shit fucked me up.
Exactly.
But I had trusted her more, because I felt like if she was gonna do it,
She
she
told
was
me.
gonna tell me.
Sure.
Real nigga shit. I could have been lying. She could have been just feeding a nigga some, you know, some Smarties or some shit. I don't know. But I don't know. That shit made me feel like, damn, like, she could have been playing the whole shit. She could have been just crying, just, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of felt like she was for real, like, damn, she really felt like she fucked up. The minute she did it, she came home and told the nigga. And for real, after that shit, for a long time in our relationship, we were like super Gucci. Like, we were like this. You know what I'm saying? So,
I've done that before.
I don't know. I feel like that's why I share that shit. I feel like that shit real. It's one thing to be like, yeah, man, I don't want to know, like, but shit, she tell you that shit, my nigga. You feel me? And y'all already in this kind of mode. It's on you.
Yeah, that's true.
She may not have been playing. She may have been dead serious.
Nah, she was.
She may. I've been in that before. It wasn't a cheating situation, but it was just kind of like a dude that I'm kind of on and off again with. That I had a little one night stand and
One night stand.
I felt bad about it. I really did. And I wasn't even. Me and dude wasn't even together no more, but I still felt bad about it, and I told him.
And what'd he say? He hot, he mad, who the nigga, all that.
I mean, he asked a lot of questions, but he was good.
But
I
they
mean,
go
I didn't have to
closer.
tell, because I didn't have
Yeah.
to tell him, especially because we weren't together. But you know, we still super close, so I really did feel bad. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just yikes.
Yeah, anyway.
You know?
Did we ask you your top 5 is?
You know? Oh yeah,
I'm
you
trying to
can.
think. Did you
We
know?
thought we
We never have this conversation.
we don't know if we want to do this yet. Cause remember,
Where?
he already
We gonna
acting a little
jump
funky.
into bros. But guess what?
What?
My nigga T Will know a lot about this music shit, my
You
nigga.
ain't lying. He,
I want to
and
get
be-
my
and
nigga
be
Will
back
on
there
the
ducked
mic,
off,
my
too.
nigga.
And
About
be
the
back there
top
ducked
5
off,
shit,
too.
my nigga. I got to get you on. I got to get you on, my nigga.
I wouldn't even comment on that.
We done been having this conversation for years, man. For almost
Now
a
you on
decade,
Facebook.
my nigga.
Shout out to
You got to get on this mic.
By the way, T Will is marketing manager for 912.
You feel me?
Shout out to you.
Ooh, proud.
Got another pro.
Y'all already knew the boss was gonna say something.
Ooh,
boy.
proud.
It's like he had an invisible disclaimer at the
Say
bottom.
what?
Told you marketing management.
Come on.
I'm talking about something
Come
completely
on,
different.
come
Marketing
on.
management.
You said people should know who T
Come
Will
on,
is.
Exactly.
I don't think he's some random, you know what I'm
Who
saying?
that random ass nigga?
He's a somebody. He's not a
We
random
gonna love
nobody.
you.
He's
Let's
somebody.
go.
Come
Let's
on, man.
go.
You gotta get
Go
Let's
get on this
go.
mic, man.
Shout out. Y'all have heard his voice long
Frank
enough.
Lucas,
It's
Frank
about
Lucas said in this
time.
world either somebody or nobody.
You're right.
I just want y'all to know he's somebody.
Y'all ain't heard him enough. Here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go.
On top 5. I ain't got no other questions.
From bottom to the top or just
Ain't
5?
no number.
Just 5.
He said,
And get what? Since I know you, my nigga, I want to know why.
Why?
Yeah, I want to know
he's
why.
like-
Asking
not
somebody
liking
to
that
do a
fact.
reported class
Nah, I
and
wanna know
explain.
why. I
I
wanna
don't
know
want to
why.
explain. It's
I want
A,
to
B, or C.
cite your sources.
take it or love it.
Come on.
We're excited.
We're excited.
Let go.
Alright, man, y'all gonna be mad when I say this, but he paved the way for a lot of lyricists today, you know, because I just kind of feel like before him it was just a bunch of, you know, Curtis Blow and type of rap, you know, so I would have to say rock him to God.
Right.
Check.
So
Don't knock New York.
because rock him to God paved the way for a lot of lyricists that's out there,
Right,
people
though.
who even tried to be like them, and a younger generation don't know that, like Nas, you know, Nas. You know, Nas was a reincarnated, like a lot of people feel like Kendrick Lamar is a reincarnated Nas for today's hip hop, you know. So definitely rock him.
Check.
I'm big on lyricism. A lot of people big on the streets and what you did in the streets versus behind the mic, and I'm just overall about talent, you know. So I would definitely have to say, you know, you got Nas. I like Jay-Z. That's 3. I like Kendrick Lamar. And my 5 is still ripped between Pac and Biggie. That's
Oh
just
man.
me. I'm traditional.
Is that top 5 greatest or top 5 favorite?
That's top 5 favorite, you know, for
Okay.
me.
Is
I
it
mean,
your greatest or
I
different?
feel like I listen to a lot of music and, you know, a lot of different types of hip hop, so I feel like it should be extended for me to 10. You know, because I mean, you got the Outkast.
But it's Outkast 1 or 2?
You know.
Outkast is a group or Outkast 1 and 2 different numbers?
I like them as a group, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of albums that people, the streets may not even talk about that I just thought that was good artistic music, you know? Like, I like Aquemini album. You know, a lot of people don't even talk about that. A lot of people say I like the first one because he mentioned a lot about Savannah and this and that, but I mean, it's all about hip-hop in a whole form versus small radius or a radius city. You know, it's collective. So, you know, you have him in there. You know, you definitely got Mac in there, you know, because he was strong. He was a real good lyricist as well. He can paint a picture, you know. So you got, I mean, them albums right there, I used to ride with my 12 deck or listen to while I'm going to sleep at night. They can go to sleep. You know, yeah, I'm old school, man.
I don't even know what that is.
Throw it in my disc change and I'm playing that while I'm sleeping. I wake back up in the morning, it's time to go to school. BG just happened to be playing. You know what I'm saying? So
Chopper City.
that was
Ghetto.
me.
Chopper City.
I like, people gonna hate me forever, but I like Lil Wayne more before he started cursing because he was more of a real person and talked about more topics than what he is doing right now versus just staying within the trend so he can sell albums. It was a more creative approach. A lot of people more creative approach when they first start versus letting the game get to them. Now it's about selling
Because you're
records.
hungry, you thirsty.
Yeah, your first album always your best because that's that same book that you had sitting in the closet for years. So that one, you gonna open up that first when you go in the studio and it's gonna be raw. It's gonna be you. You know, money ain't always you.
Right. So what about Mystical?
That nigga Keith and Mystical.
Mystical to me was good for the time being of where the era of the rap was at the time. I
So
can't
Mystical
throw
was
Mystical
like
in and just ride.
our
A lot of people can't be real with that because they just so fans and they just held up within certain times. But when I pull up to the red light, I hear a lot of Soulja Slim in somebody else's car. I don't hear no Mysticals. I hear a lot of UGK, which is a part of my top 10 as a group. You know, I don't hear a lot of, you know, I like Juvenile when he first came out. A lot of Juvenile, you know. You know, my main thing that I listen to a lot of street music, but I ain't just listen to the glamour and the glitz. If you want to talk about the dope sales, talk about the indictments too. Talk about the hard times, talk about the food not being on the table, and talk about the shine coming up from it. A lot of people don't do that. They just want to focus on the shine. And you got people thinking that's how it's supposed to be.
So you more
and your kids go out there running out for the shine.
You a
now your
B-side
bank account
nigga.
empty, and you can't even afford them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're a B-side type of guy.
I'm a B-side type of guy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't go back and listen to nobody's top 40s for the last 50 whatever years or how many years. I go back and listen to what was on your album.
Yeah.
You know, a single is made to be for
To be
everybody's
the single.
ears.
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to what's everybody's ears. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, yeah, back that ass up sold a lot of units, but back that ass up is not what I'm listening to.
That shit wasn't by far
I'm
the
not
hardest
riding
shit
around
on
listening
there,
to the hot bars. I'm not listening to that. I'm listening to the
I'm
other
listening
stuff
to
that was on
twos
there.
and thirds.
I ain't listening to making it say, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to what the other stuff that was on that album, you know.
Sure.
You know, but yeah, that's my 5.
It's solid.
I got a lot of my other 10s are debatable, but we ain't going there. Man, I even got MC Light in my top 10 as far as females, because I'm talking about the wave.
I don't know enough for her.
I mean, I understand that these people
Georgie
ain't making
Porgy.
albums today, but Georgie Porgy, you know, he ran into a truck.
Yeah.
You know, that was a good story. You know,
I don't know enough. I mean, I know who she is, but I mean, I don't know. I think I need to go back because
His pops was a hip hop head, so
don't
he got put on.
my dad,
you know
my
what I'm
dad,
saying?
my dad was in the
Yeah,
game, so I mean,
super
I go
good.
around his house on the weekend. He throwing the dookie rope around my neck, and we riding around while he making plays, listening to NWA. You know, listening. I remember we had Flavor Flav's solo track, solo album. I meant, you know, 911. You know, Chuck D. That's what I grew up on, really. You know, the UGK, the South Circle. You know what I'm saying? Fifth Ward Boys, you know, stuff like that. That real stuff that made the South that nobody don't even know about, man.
Like Dayton Family.
Dayton Family,
Yeah.
you know, Crime Boss, you know, stuff like that, man.
Was Dayton family from the South? What was they from?
No, I think they were from Texas. Or
Was they from
something,
Ohio?
Can't remember.
As far as the Dayton Family, I listened to a few of the tracks, like, you know, I'm down in the go. I like
think they
that.
were from Texas.
You know, I remember that.
All I know is
being played a whole lot.
FBI. All I remember was FBI.
MC.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, man,
Yeah, I got
Fleet, yeah.
five.
That's all we do pretty much. That's UGK, man.
Another man behind the scene. We gotta know his 5. We gotta know my nigga Fleet. I ain't gonna do you like Bougie Buzz do you like that.
What's happening? This Fleet, producer of the Litlifestyle podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
My top 5 real short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? You got Tupac,
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z, Nas, Scarface, UGK.
Straight
blank
straight
period.
like that.
Straight like that.
Straight like that's it. That's in order.
That's in that order.
Wait.
Now she had about dropped the mic on that.
It's like he sat down one day and just gazed and like, you know, I'm gonna get my top 5 in order. Okay, right? I want to make sure this thing is like right on point, boom, 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 and
But
drop
you
it
know,
right on my. You know what I'm
the
saying?
Scarface and the Nas, they alternate. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
From day to
right,
day. You know?
right.
But it get deeper than that though, because really I think we should explore like top 5 songs, top 5 albums.
That's a whole nother set.
You know what I'm saying? That's
crazy.
that's deep. You know that shit that you had to be there to feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
That type of stuff. You know? Yeah.
I gotta ask a question now that we have y'all two on the mic. So I wasn't here last EP, but I definitely listened to it. And Mr. Mackey says that lyricists are born in the North. Y'all believe that?
Nah, you got lyricists all over.
Nah.
Yeah, you got lyricists all over
He
the
said
world.
that you really talk about, you really want to talk about lyricists. They're from the North.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
hip-hop
sound
was
like,
born
you sound
in
like
the
a
North.
lyricist. You sound like you from the North. That's what he was
From the
saying.
North.
He
So
said
that's what
if
make
he
it-
rap when he
that would
rap
make a
with
person
lyrics,
think
he
it's
say,
from
man,
the
you
North
sound like you from the
because-
North.
Because hip hop was originated in the North, so a lot of people think that lyricism.
Yeah,
comes
the
from
first everything was the first producer was from the North. Yeah, the first B-boy was in the North, you know.
So that
But,
shit just
Yeah, Cool Herc and all them boys out
But
there.
then come out like what you consider lyricism. Like,
True. It's all perception.
like you know, cause boom bap don't make it
exactly.
lyricism.
Because
you
50
know?
Cent wasn't lyrical to me.
Boom bap sometimes really just make it easy to flow through. That's why a lot of boom baps were happening at the time, because it made it easy. You throw that boom bap, I can come up with something.
I
Simple.
know what you're talking about. Listen.
Yeah, because I don't know what boom.
Because I know he don't know.
I
Oh,
don't.
These cats are a little younger.
When you go back and you listen to a Tribe Called Quest album, you're gonna hear a lot of boom baps in it. You go back, you know, I'm just only thing I can do is just give you, you know, examples. Tribe Called Quest albums, you know, Pete Rock, stuff like that. You're gonna get a lot of boom baps.
It's the simple beats.
CeeLo.
It's no, it's just them
And
90s
you
style.
got Buster.
Yeah.
Buster had a lot of boom bap, like, you know, When Disaster Strikes. I was a fan of that album, and it's a lot of boom bap throughout that. You know,
Yeah, a lot of like Nas' first album and stuff, just the
or
boom bap.
Wu-Tang got a good bit of boom bap.
I ain't gonna lie, but speaking on Buster, bro, he was one of the only ones that really kind of transitioned like that, bro. There's a couple on that did, but man, he's still.
Buster was
you know
one of the
what
first
I'm
to boss up too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he
Yeah,
built that
like
group.
that flip mode squad was a real thing.
Right.
You know?
Buster for being in my
He
top
was
five.
already the outcast in that group that he was in. Like when he first started off with the other two dudes, and they was looking at him like you just way too wild. But once he jumped out, it was just kind of like that man just said, "Okay, bump it, y'all finna just."
I would say
y'all
probably
finna
I
see
say
me."
him and Fat Joe was probably like the two first rappers I remember bossing up and you know what I'm saying,
Right.
putting artists out on their own labels.
Right.
You ain't seen it before that.
Because
You know
everyone
what I'm
thought that
saying?
he was like up under like Khaled, like his assistant or something,
Who?
like Fat Joe, like when like Terror Squad, like when.
But no,
Pun and all them
yeah,
was out
Pun and
there,
all,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It was
yeah,
like-
yeah. And the Fat Joe, like people don't give Fat Joe his props. Like
No.
Fat Joe
Yeah.
was the first to have a clothing line.
Yep.
Remember that FJ 560?
Damn.
Yeah, we talking mid '90s. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't really want the glory. He was standing next to Pun like we both artists signed to Loud Records. You know what I'm saying?
We used to cop them Yo magazines and them source on the regular every month. You know, back when we was growing up, it wasn't these blog sites, it wasn't all these internet. It was us in Food Line or in these grocery stores buying these magazines.
Yeah.
You know, you in there with
Ain't
your
no
mama.
shit
You ain't got
meant
caught up,
something,
mom.
my
Please,
nigga.
man, can you get this magazine? I got to have the magazine. I got to have it. You know.
Yeah.
If
But that's
you
what
was
that's what you had to
make a
go to
wedding
for the
too, man, they
news.
know all that, man. Like everybody.
Yeah, you
it was-
trading
it was something
magazines,
you had
you
to
know?
have, yeah, right.
But that's when a picture was worth $1 million.
That when you could take a post out, put it
a
on
picture's
the wall.
worthless now. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to take your picture back in the day, you had to be important.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't take pictures of yourself. There wasn't no such thing as a selfie.
Yeah.
So you had to be important enough for somebody to
To take your picture.
take their camera, take a picture. You develop that film. You know what I'm saying?
Nowadays, anybody can get a picture with
Yeah,
anybody just by walking past them.
a picture's worthless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A video is worthless. You know how big you had to be to have a
I don't
video?
see that
How many
today,
people did
man.
you know with video
You don't,
cameras?
yeah, you don't.
Right.
You had to have a big joint on your shoulder. They had some video footage. And you had to be somebody.
Just
That
imagine
guy.
like a Jay-Z poster on your wall, and you coming home from school every day seeing him with the soft leather jacket on with the platinum Rolex.
Yeah.
You gotta see that every
There's
day.
one still on. There's still one still on
That
the wall.
tells
in
you
my
like
house.
either I'm finna go out there and get it, or either I'm finna try to get some grades to get it. One or the other. It gotta happen because I want to be this. You don't see that now. You know, you look at these videos. A lot of people are free spirit. They want to create their own fashion and be themselves, and I respect that today. But that's what it was for our era. You know, that's what it was for us.
Yeah. A lot of shit got tarnished, man. I ain't gonna lie, but shit just is what it is, man. I feel like ain't too much shit you can go back to. We could try.
It ain't even one. You got more people that can I cannot ever rap ever, but I can just have a lot of followers on the internet and say a bunch of goofy shit.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
exactly.
next thing you know, I can drop an album now.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like just cause you say a bunch of goofy shit on the internet, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
And back to the debate about
Unless you get paid for
lyricists being in the North, I think the reason people get it twisted is because up North it's pretty much solely lyricism. That's it.
Yeah.
Down in the South, we mixed the blues with it.
Yeah.
So we still had the lyrics, but it wasn't just lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just lyrics straight drop. You know what I'm saying? We had some.
You can hear the ticks, you can hear everything mixed properly. You know what I'm saying? When you go back and listen to a Big Mike album, stuff like that, it's mixed strong. Like it sound good with them 12s. It sound good with them tweeters, you know.
Right.
And a lot of stuff is just all, you know. I mean, that's just my opinion. Some people take time out to perfect it.
And in the South,
Some people just throw it out there.
they was putting instrumentation like instruments into it.
Mhm.
Like up North, They were just taking 70s songs, disco songs, taking all the instruments out and leaving just the bass and the kick. That's how it was the boom bap.
Right. Not only am
You know
I
what I'm
gonna
saying?
take
They putting the
sample,
filter on it. In the South,
I'm gonna call.
you had blues players putting the guitars on there, putting the bass guitars on the music.
You know, like on that, you can't see me on All Eyes on Me with Pop. How Dre and them Brett P Funk and them up there.
And they.
Yeah.
That was that. I used to
just
love that
sample
song.
them,
Actually, when I was a kid, I used to play that song right there on the album. Well, other than Ambitious of a Rider, of course, but I used to play the hell out of that. You know, because I respected the whole craft and the sounds and the music and how everything came through.
You got to give Dre credit for that. Dre he took sampling to the next level because he didn't sample. He made interpolations. You know what I'm saying? So he like, all right, this Boosie Collins song sound dope, but I can't sample it. We ain't got the money for it. So let's bring somebody in to play it. You know what I'm saying? Play this exact, and that ain't a sample. That's an interpolation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it get deep into business and all that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to pay the label. You pay the publisher and all that. But Dre was the first one I remember doing it.
I got another question for y'all. Kind of on the same thing. I feel like it's a lot more rap groups that come out like ones and twos. That's more so in the South. To me, I feel like there's a lot more groups like that, right? Who y'all feel like the most slept on group like that? Like two people.
Like current or
like me, just period. Cause I got one, my nigga, that nobody ever talk about. Mama, these niggas so hard, bro. Y'all fuck with Dirty?
Yeah, that was a major thing. That was my high school. That was my high school senior year soundtrack.
Man,
and when you have rap duos, I'm not gonna say that these was the best, but my first rap concert was Nice and Smooth. You know, in '91 in Miami. You know,
how old was you?
That nigga like, boy, it was Nice and Smooth. Just
no, I'm saying I know how old he is, but I'm like, damn, he was too young to be at a concert. That's what I'm saying.
I was like 8 and 9. You gotta understand, like I was around hip hop and just wanting to be a part of it since like 4, 5 years old. It was real early for me because, you know, what happens in the streets? What happens when you slang it? You got music playing, and that's what I was around. You know, and that's what I happened to be around at the time in the '80s. You know, and I embraced that because that's all I saw. That was my motivation. You know, it's roaches here, it's drug bust going on out there, but this is my getaway right here. This is my comfort zone. This, and I embraced hip hop a whole lot.
What was your first tape?
My first tape was I found, this is crazy, but I found a TLC tape walking home from school in Miami. And my dad pulled up at my mom's house. He's like, what you listening to? I said, man, I found this TLC tape, man, I can't stand it. He said, oh yeah, bring it to me. I brought it to him. He gave me NWA. You know, and that was my first tape, NWA. Okay. And then mom's caught me listening to it, blasting it, and she broke my tape, and I never saw it again.
What was your so NWA was your first tape with parental advisory?
Period.
Okay. My first.
Me Against the World was mine. My uncle gave it to me on the low.
I was Will Smith.
It was like that music with that work back in the days. Like, oh, here you go, boy, I got that sample right, nigga. Look at that. Shit.
You know what? It was out of Me Against the World, and it was or Regulate, Warren G. It was one of them two. Yeah, it was one of them. But my first tape period was totally crossed out. Criss Cross.
I was a huge Criss Cross fan.
Criss Cross make you jump.
I just redid one of their tracks, and everybody like, oh, that be hard. Like,
I had pants backwards and all.
I was for a minute. I was a huge So Def fan. Like Criss Cross, the Brat. Like at one time, that's all I wanted to listen to.
Greatest producer. Hip hop producer.
Oh, I got that one. Timberland, man. Hands down to me, man.
Well, I just explained my era that built me in hip hop, so it definitely had to be Dre to me.
Dre,
hands down.
Dre.
You gotta look at how many. You gotta look at how many eras Dre came through. Like how many. You know what I'm saying? How many sounds he built. So you got NWA, and then you got Death Row, and then you got Eminem, and then you got 50 Cent, and then you got Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Who lasted that long?
And then he made the folks work with the time zone during that time, like during the time being like when Eminem came out, that was crazy. That's when like hip hop was just.
And like, every time they didn't think he could do it again. Like after NWA, they thought he was done. He came
yeah.
and built Death Row, the
I see
whole
what you're
Death Row
saying.
side. After that, they thought he was done. Then he found a white boy.
That was a
You know what I'm
crazy
saying? And then they thought he was done. And then he go do
That
50
was
Cent.
crazy.
I mean, as far as his accomplishments, I got to get to him. But as far as the sound, nah, I feel like
Have you heard
Timberland-
the whole Chronic?
perfected the funk.
Have you heard the whole Chronic?
He perfected like
Yeah, but
Dog, that was a masterpiece.
I got to
man.
give it to him for his accomplishments. But as far as the sound, bro, sonically, bro, I don't feel like nobody fucking with Timberland, bro.
I mean, like
Real,
Drake,
for real,
like in the
bro.
'90s, everybody at the early '90s, everybody was talking about the funk. Like you know, you had Mr.
Oh, matter of
Funky
fact,
from
I
Lords and
skipped
Underground.
some. I skipped
He
a
hollering
very
about funk,
important.
But when Dr. Dre got a hold to Parliament Funkadelic and all that whole funk, you gotta understand. After that, you ain't heard nobody talking about it no more because he perfected it on another
I
level
skipped.
that you cannot
I
outdo.
skipped the Genesis.
You know, he had
like,
P-Funk in the studio.
I skipped World Class Wrecking Crew.
And Suge actually
That was
motivated
the-
a lot
that
of
was
that
the
too. My
beginning.
dad had to tell me that.
Which was
Suge
that
motivated
go all the way back to a
and brought
whole
some of that
other
to the
time of
table,
music
too.
before
Yeah.
rap.
He talking about, yeah, he don't know about He don't know, bro.
Come on.
No, it ain't.
Nigga,
I don't know.
Dr. Dre made one of the most sampled songs ever in hip hop. That Turned Out the Lights. Ice Cream Man, same thing. Pete sample for Ice Cream Man.
Still fucking with Timbo, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I like Timbaland as a producer a whole lot. Let me ask you a
I
question.
like Timberland and Jay-Z.
Timbaland or Pharrell then?
For real.
Timberland.
I'm rolling with Pharrell.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Pharrell
Nah,
all
y'all
the way.
niggas tripping, man.
For him, man, I'm sorry, but Pharrell was one of them cats that was able to like mess
Pharrell
around with
B-side is
anything.
not yanking, bro.
Who the for real?
Timberland B-sides be yanking.
Who you like
bro.
Timberland with the most though? Timberland and who? Who you think he worked best with? Bougie Boss?
Yeah. Hollywood Jigga.
Jay-Z.
I
Yeah,
like
Black
I like
Album
the
was pretty
combination.
dope.
You know what I'm saying? I like. I didn't
Not-
feel
not
like I
Mahmood?
ain't knew
Not-
it was gonna be. I ain't think it was gonna work. I ain't feel like it was gonna work, but they made that shit work, man. Like that shit.
You know who Timberland came up under?
Who that?
He came from up under Devontae.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jodeci.
Timbaland and Missy.
Yeah.
And that's when they brought Genuine and all the.
But then
was thugging them behind
Devontae
the
came up
scenes,
under.
though, man.
Did Devontae come up under Teddy Riley?
Mm-hmm.
I know Pharrell came from up under Teddy Riley.
I heard that before because a lot of the I don't know, they call it auto-tune today, but they call it something else different back in the days.
The vocoder.
That what's his name? Roger Troutman also used
Yeah.
to do as well with the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was this one?
Pretty much, if you came from out of Virginia, you either came from up under Devontae or Teddy Riley.
Really had no choice.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they all came from up under Teddy Riley because he came first.
Right.
You know, but that whole Virginia beat sound, I don't know what it is in the water up there. But
Did that have something to influence like Guy and like the Black Street?
well, you know, Teddy Riley was a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like when he was making that music, do you think like a lot of it came from that Virginia background, like the slow tones, the hard basses? Like think
I
about
think
it.
so.
Like when you had the Piece of My Love, there was a lot of bass in that song. Like you could bump that in your car, and somebody would probably be like, "Damn, bro, you playing?"
And Teddy
that
had
shit,"
Teddy
you know
had a
what I'm
nice run. You know, to go from the guy to the
Jack
Rex and
Swing.
Effects with the rump shaker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when I
That
caught
was
on. I had to
hard.
go
That
back
was
to the
hard.
other stuff. You know.
The New Jack Swing had a long run too, man. I'm talking about the New Jack Swing went
Shout out
to
to
swinging
Uptown
from
Records.
92. Tried to go in by 95, but it wasn't letting them. So it had a nice little 2-3 years.
I'll be sure.
You know?
Back in there.
I don't know what they was. I couldn't come to no type of club talking about something. I'm about to dance to some hard ballads with no socks in them.
Did
I
you
don't
hear that
understand.
Dave Hollis was the one singing "Keep Your Head Up"?
Yeah. That's him. I ain't know Brenda's got a baby.
Yeah, brother got a baby.
And Brenda's got a
See, when I hear stuff like that, and I know I was opposed to no stuff like that.
That shit make you feel like, damn, my nigga.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit
These
was
album credits.
It's
So
cool.
we about to,
We building. We educating
yeah.
each other.
So we were about to do the little thing when we went and looked him up. Like, damn, nigga, why is that? She was talking about he used to live with Tupac and all.
I heard that.
He used to
Yeah.
live with Tupac.
Yeah, I heard that. That's dope.
It's like, well, y'all know Tupac used to date Yo-Yo. No,
Yeah,
I
oh,
used to see him in the
damn.
house.
Holy shit, why?
You know, Dave Hollis was my first CD that I ever bought. Like my first
Man.
CD was Dave Hollister. The single was "Calling Me," and well, "Favorite Girl" or whatever, the "Baby Girl" or whatever the song
Me
was.
and Aspen the same. Mine was Big Willie style. For a fact. Candy. When y'all ever heard Candy on there?
Sleep on.
See, that's why I'm glad me and my son got the relationship we do. Like we ride around and listen to gangster rap all day, and so that if he on this 21 Savage, I could give him a better
Understand.
suggestion other than Bruno Mars. Like back then, Will Smith was the Bruno Mars. Your mom be like, "Don't listen to that, Tupac. Listen to Will Smith." That was the safe stuff. You know what I'm saying? I could be like, "Don't listen to 21 Savage. Listen to J. Cole." You know what I'm saying? Something that's still cool. You know, yeah. You
I
know,
like the
gotta-
summertime Will Smith back when he was using the big words. You know,
Man,
it's all
you
about
got
lyricism.
that
and
word
words.
Big Handy, bro, on Big Willie style, bro. That should have.
Hey, I remember Will
Big
Smith
Willie
tried to
had,
make one gangster song
getting
one
jiggy
time.
with it, right?
Jiggy with it, Miami.
It was some shit
Men in
about him
Black.
getting into a car wreck. You saw my blinker, bitch. Some shit like
I
that.
couldn't imagine Will Smith.
Yeah, it was it flopped.
No, it ain't,
You
bro.
should never do that, man. Will Smith should
How
never
long ago that
do
was?
This was like in '93 or '4. I was living in Hollandale, Florida, because I remember coming down Hollandale Beach Boulevard and it was playing on 99 Jams.
He say what? Now you see my blinker.
You saw my beat. You saw my blinkers, bitch. I'm listening to this, right?
I know.
It's late night. We going to the grocery store. And I'm
Big
hearing
Willie
this.
style.
Man, I'm serious. He probably got it wiped off the records.
Probably like something like a Nick Cannon song or something.
Oh,
Nick Cannon
man.
is Will Smith.
In the meantime, no favorite comedian.
Ooh, I'm a killer.
Favorite comedian.
I might not be like of age for
See,
it.
look,
but
boom,
my
I
dad-
found it. I found it on YouTube. You saw my blinkers.
What the
Oh, that was the name of the song.
Hold up, you know YouTube be having these embarrassing commercials.
I got Richard Pryor.
Stand-up comedian or just like comedian?
Yeah, like through movies and stand up, or are we just talking about
Yeah,
just straight
either.
Richard Pryor?
Because most of them do, you know what I'm saying? Most of the stand-up people done did a movie or two.
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with my ups, man. Mine Bernie Mac.
Bernie was
I respect
raw.
that.
I got Richard, man, because Richard didn't care, man.
He
Richard
did,
was
man.
ruthless.
He did.
Richard was ruthless, man, in the movies.
Right.
Like when he did, what
We
he
gotta
did that
hear
with
this.
Willy
You
Wonka.
see?
What's up about here, Real Smith?
And I'm gonna let y'all know, to me it was whack. I just letting you know I heard it.
Man, take that shit to me. 'Cause my shit connected to this.
Ooh, who's this?
This must be when
Who is this?
this must be when they were trying Will Smith. He got tired of getting tried.
Yeah.
He told me, ooh, who is this?
Oh.
Bro, I'm done.
What the hell I gotta do with anything? Y'all still wanna sit there?
Nah.
I put a rash on the ass, man. That was
We get back to the comedian. Because
There's nothing hard about
comic.
that.
Yeah, my favorite, Chris Rock. Yeah,
Really?
Chris Rock. Shout out to Chris Rock. I saw him live last weekend.
I respect him.
I'm thinking
I do. That's where I'm at.
it's out of Martin.
Hey, was wrong.
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was a funny dude.
Eddie
bro.
Murphy, boy, Eddie was cool
Can't
too.
see no Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie was cool.
Mike and Eddie, my bad.
I can't take him
I
serious on them
apologize.
serious roles
Yeah.
he's trying to play these
You true.
days, man. I just
That's
can't
true.
take it
Who you
serious.
talking about?
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, okay.
Like the Temptations, like nah, that was
Eddie was that
rock.
dude in the '80s, man.
Bro, y'all know he had a song with Michael
Eddie was
Jackson?
running around.
Yeah,
Eddie was
he
running
was
around
singing
LA.
Bro, I seen that shit
He can
on
sing.
stage
You didn't
for
know
the
that?
first time.
Bro, I remember
Girl,
what I produced
my
that
girl
on
wanna party all
ABC.
the
Yeah, some shit like that. That was in the
That
video.
What's up with
You
you?
said Michael Jackson?
That's
Yeah.
Rick James.
Oh, that's Rick James.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a song like
He had
that.
the
Michael
track, What's Up
Jackson,
With
bro.
You? What's Up With You, him and
Man,
Mike.
I just seen that shit today on Facebook, on everything, bro.
And he came out with that around the time Michael Jackson was coming out with the Dangerous album, and Oprah Winfrey did an interview with him at his house. And then right after that interview went off, the world premiere What's Up With You came on. It was on ABC.
Because Eddie was in the Remember the Time video, right?
Hmm?
Eddie was in the Remember the Time
Right.
video.
Right.
That's him on that song?
That song didn't get no love. Eddie Murphy sound like George Michael.
I did not know this shit.
I feel like he's one of the smartest though.
I never ever saw that on video. So
Don't see that shit no more, my nigga.
Nah.
I never
But
saw it. Donnie Simpson never played
put this
that.
shit together, bro.
Just imagine a world premiere, how much money they done put behind that, then it just...
I feel like he was one of the smartest comedians because, like, I watched some of his old stand-up, like when he was wearing like the leather suits and stuff on stage, and he made one joke about gay folks, And it was how he did the joke and what he said in it. He was just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This is a rule for all gay people. If you're looking at my butt, I'm gonna turn the other way. And he was like, every time I feel you guys looking at me, my butt get hot. So he just started, and it was just the fact that at the end, he was just like, look, I don't have a problem with gay people, but I know when y'all looking at me, you know what I'm saying? And it just made them laugh, and they got a zoom up of a gay dude, you know what I'm saying, just straight dying hard laughing. It was just like, bro, like, not a lot of people know, not a lot of comedians. A lot of comedians nowadays are in trouble for what they're saying.
You can't be a comedian and give a fuck.
But you see what happened to Kathy Griffin this past.
Yeah, but she took.
She did take that too far.
She went too
and
far.
there's no shout out to Kathy Griffin on that. You took that way too far.
You will always have jokes about people. I ain't never seen an overweight person in my life say, "Oh, they making fun of overweight people. We need to stick together."
Yeah, but if a white comedian would have
abbreviated name for a clan and let's go for them.
I mean, you saw what happened to
if a white comedian would have did that to Obama head, we would have wanted their head.
People can be a little too sensitive.
Okay, but I mean, Seinfeld's dude, what's his name, Jerry, whatever the tall dude's name was. I mean, he sat there and like literally like got upset with a heckler.
Yeah, he
and
tried
just
everybody in the crowd.
N-word.
Yeah,
like,
he tried
like,
everybody in the crowd.
You all on CNN right now. Kathy, on her situation, it was just like, okay, listen, at the end of the day, you talking about somebody who controls everything.
Yeah, that's still a president.
On, you know what I'm saying?
Like it or not.
You can make a joke about it. Everybody that made a joke.
I mean, you can do whatever you want to do.
Like Mad
obviously,
TV.
that wasn't a good idea.
Like the whole campaign, they made jokes about him. But when you talking about, you know what I'm saying, severed heads and blood dripping, you basically saying, you know what I'm saying, like
that's some fuck shit.
Yeah, basically.
Really though, if nothing would have happened to her, we should have had a problem with that.
I agree.
You know, because we know if it would have been one of us.
It'd have been a wrap.
Yeah, it would have been.
A lot of people on social media were trying to sit here and be like, well, man, they took it too far. I was like, and I asked that same question. Okay, so what if you saw Obama's head right now? As much as you want to stick behind Obama, as much as when he left you cried, if you would have saw that, how would you have reacted to it? And a lot of people were just like, man, I would have tore her fucking head.
Did anybody cry when Obama left?
I did.
A lot of people did.
I did.
Why?
Because I was in high school. Like I was like.
But why did you cry?
Well, because
it's over for black folks, man. That's why, man.
It's not the factor of it being over for black folks. It's just like, okay, my grandmother died before he got up in there. You feel me?
Right. She got a chance to see that.
And I watched this inauguration with my 92-year-old grandmama.
My mom,
that was big.
It was crazy, man.
I watched it with my aunt.
It's something that people,
next week.
as blacks, we all make jokes in certain areas of things that could never happen, and for that particular thing,
it happened.
It's like it's been on movies. It's been on joking movies.
Who was the first
oh man, we
president
finna have a black
movie?
president. Shit, you playing nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Was it Jamie Foxx?
Huh?
Was Jamie
First
Foxx
black
the first black president?
No, I think it was Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, it was Morgan Freeman.
And then
What about Chris Rock? He played the president too.
Chris Rock did, yeah. When he was supposed to like change the world or some type of shit like that, and he was going after him.
Oh my bad. This nigga.
But that's pretty crazy though. I did because it was just like
You played the president too?
No.
Oh.
I could. I could play Obama.
All right, like I was saying. Next. But nah, man, we got some little presents, man, from the officials. It was here last week, man. They wanted to give us some shirts.
Sweet.
You don't get one yet. You wasn't interested.
Sweet.
No problem.
Sweet.
You know what I'm saying? From the officials. Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.
You feel me? Appreciate it. Make sure y'all go get that trans lead,
Litlifestyle, what y'all got
that
coming up?
JID, all that.
What we doing?
We gonna
Into that conversation
are we
kinda
gonna participate in the festival, food festival?
Yeah. Let's rock with it. It's only another hour or so left, so
Yeah.
let's
We gonna do that.
rock with it.
And we gonna get out of here then. OSG Breeze in this motherfucker. DJ Dub J, 23.
It's your man. Everybody knows problem.
Nobody knows problem. No, still don't
The
know.
boss! New York City, New Jersey,
All right, let me
Connecticut.
cut
I
this
got
off.
y'all.
Right. All right.
Just like that.